Hi everyone, hopefully, I don't know if this microphone's going to be working or not, whether you can see me, whether you can hear me, just let me know in the comments. Just quickly go to the comments. We've got Eugene McGeever's already here. Hello Eugene. Happy weekend, Lee. Happy weekend indeed, Eugene. Right, well, what are we talking about? We're talking about what would inspire you to get, have you got your season ticket? Are you going to get your season ticket? Are you not going to get your season ticket? Are you on the fence of getting your season ticket? And if you are on the fence for getting your season ticket, what would make you go and get one? What would make you rush out and get one? And one of the reasons why I thought of this was because I was reading new from this hour, as you do, and hint of orange, his mate bumped into Jerry Yates in Phuket Airport. Jerry Yates told him that he was unhappy at Swansea and he wants to come back to Blackpool. And then somebody else posted that Ellis Sims is unhappy at Coventry and he'd like to rejoin Jerry Yates at Blackpool. And I thought, now, those two signings, just imagine if we signed Jerry Yates and Ellis Sims, there'd be a massive rush. Wouldn't there? As Julian Winter has completely and utterly demoralised us all by asking for us to get a season ticket to help him pay his electricity bill and to save Simon $5 million and try and get as much money out of the kids as he possibly can. We need something to inspire us to get a season ticket, don't we? So, in the comments, what would inspire you? What would do that for you? Yeah, it's choppy, isn't it? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know why. It's something to do with the connection back there. If it's really bad, I will probably end it. If it doesn't get better than this, I can't figure out why it's doing what it's doing. I've tried unplugging, plugging everything. Actually, I've got an idea. Have I got an idea? Yes, I have. Let's try something. Just give me 1 second. Let's see if I can fix this mic. Let's just give me a second. I will come back. Just have a quick break. Just give me a second. Let me just unplug something around the back. Right, well, I don't know if that's going to fix it, but let me know if the microphone is any better. I've just tried to unplug everything that it's plugged into. Right, let's just go through the comments here. So yeah, Semi-Charm Life. He said, hello, Semi-Charm Life. He is from America. He supports Everton and he follows Blackpool as well now because of us. Yeah, Luce's mic is a touch choppy. Just let me know if it is still choppy. I'm hoping it's not. Kieran Baines. Hello, Kieran. How you doing? Yatesy and Simsy, indeed. That would something like that would really inspire everybody, wouldn't it? To go out, rush out, never mind, get a loan, stop buying the kids ice creams for a few months. Scotty Martin says prices are disgusting. However, I'm going to buy my season ticket. It's my team. Yes, of course. I mean, I'm going to be buying two, aren't I? Hopefully, I'm going to. If people do support me in this mission to bring former players in Jane's season ticket seat, there is a video all about it. If you want to help me raise the money for that, That'll be great. Scotty Matt says, won't get Yates back. I don't think we will. I'm not saying we will. I mean, that was just a rumour that had me thinking, what would inspire people to rush out and get a season ticket? What do Blackpool Football Club need to do to make all these people that Julian Winter's pissed off, basically, to go down there, renew and get the season ticket? Lewis Hughes says, get Yates back after the shocker at Swansea, get Simsy, polish it off with Rhodes and put some money in the defence. Yes, we need some defence, don't we? We need a centre-half. Who do we need as a centre-half? Who do you think? Brian Smith says, you support the club. Yeah, but not if you can't afford it. You can only do it. You can only get your season ticket if you've got the money to do it. And if you haven't got the money to do it, you need to be encouraged somehow. Something needs to happen. Something big, something massive needs to happen to make those people who are struggling financially to actually put themselves into even more of a mess financially. Well, the issue says it's got better since you come with that. All right, seems a bit better. Okay, just let me know if it's going off. Get your drinks orders in, yes. Come on, post in the comments. Who would you like to sign? What would you like to see happen at Bloomfield Road during the summer? I mean, what have I got? What have I got down here? I've got, obviously, I have heard that we're linked with a left back from Dunfermline called Josh Edwards. Anybody know anything about him? I don't know anything about him. Buyers, well, I have heard he may be going to Birmingham. Could we sign Coulson? Would you want to sign Coulson? Rhodes, of course. Is that sorted yet? I don't think it is. We need a centre half, don't we? Hubby signed. Would that inspire you really to? And apparently a striker from Northampton Town, 25-year-old called Lewis Apere or something. Apere, I think you say like that. So anybody else got any great rumours for us? WG Fallon says, I'm struggling to think about who Blackpool can transfer in or out. Well, we know we've lost quite a few. We've lost Marv and we've lost, who else have we lost? We've lost quite a few. I'll go through them in a minute when it all comes back to me. Who's gone? There's quite a few gone, aren't there? Matty Virtue's gone. Yeah, I'll come to me in a minute. Jordan Gabriel's gone. Obviously, the loans have all gone back. Rose has gone back. Dembele's gone back. Byers has gone. Coulson's gone at the moment. Sounds all right. Okay, it sounds all right. Good. I'm glad it sounds all right. FBL Hayden says, you can leave on last week's stream. I forgot to mention at Blackburn, we have £23 season ticket for under 12s. Wow. A £56 season ticket for under 18s. And all there's the ground. Flown off shelves. Over 3,000 sold in the first 6 days. There you go, isn't it? It's gone. I've got bloody some CEO from Blackburn coming on saying we can't afford to pay the electric and we need to. Now they've done an initiative like that. That's genius, isn't it? How many £23 season ticket for under 12s? That's what will get families coming back to Bloomfield Road, isn't it? You kids suffer for £23, wouldn't you? Dennis Duxbury says, hello, Dennis. He says, I've done 4 years without watching the MIT. Can do anymore. As much as I think it's a joke, criticism over thinking nightmare, I'll be renewing. All right, okay. You can't take it anymore. You're coming back. Yes, can't take it anymore. Yes, can't take it anymore. You've bought it. Signings. Yeah, but who? Coulson, yes, you go for Coulson, Scotty. Yeah, so would I. Shazza Harvey says a new East Stand and a training ground. Dream on. Bloody well, it's not happening this summer. It's not happening in the summer, isn't it? So I'm talking about what's going to happen in the summer that's going to make you think, yeah, you know what? That is exciting. We are going up. I mean, if we signed, I know it's not going to happen, but if we signed Jerry Yates and Ellie Sims, we go straight back up. We just know you would. I just know we would. And a decent centre half. Paul, surely not Smith. Hello, Paul. Just going to put your comment up on the screen there. Are we looking at car boot deals? Do we ever look at anything else? So So there's always a but. Well, we always seem to be linked with players, don't we? We always seem to be linked with players. Things we're linked with, and then they never come off, do they? They never come off. Kenny Friars says, "Get on, noob." Scotty Martin says, here we are. Bit of news from Scotty Martin. We were apparently in for Will Ferry, but the Scottish team beating us to it. Oh, God. Is this mic still ticking? Yes, it's got... I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. The problem is I can't live stream from this MacBook because it's not powerful enough. So I have to live stream from the computer back there. Then I have to. Let's have a look at my settings here. Could be. I wonder. Could be that. It could actually be. Let's see if that makes that any better, because I've silenced. I'm kind of in this stream on my Mac, but I'm not in the stream, and I'm in the stream on the computer behind me. So it's all very complicated. It's all a bit mind blowing, and I can't quite figure it out. But what I've done is I've silenced the microphone. Might help, it might not. No chance of getting Sims. No, I know there's no chance of getting Sims. But could you imagine if we did sign somebody exciting like that? Just somebody that really got, really got everybody hyper exciting. Steve Woolley says Sadler might not have any money to buy us some more players. He has to pay a lot to move money back when he went to court. Well, I think he's paid all the investors back, hasn't he? I think he's done that. I think he's paid all the investors back. He's here. So does that mean I don't know what it all means, to be honest. I don't know how much money Sam Sadler has actually got. I mean, I know he manages this hedge fund, but that's not his money, is it? So I really don't quite know. I haven't got a clue. Kenny Francis, get our Shanklin from Hearts if bigger pay Scotland number 9. Yeah, would he come to a League One club though? FPL Hayden says, what main areas think Pool need? Is it a case of 2 or 3 big signings or more squad fillers to improve the depth? No, we need about 8 good signings, don't we? I mean, we released so many players. I mean, we've no centre half really. Now, we've lost Big Marv at the back. We've lost Jordan Gabriel at the back. So we've got to make some signings there, haven't we? Midfield, we've lost Byers. And he made a big difference, didn't he? We've got to make some signings. Kieran Bain says, what about Freddie Ladapo, do we say? He used to play for Ipswich. Have you released him? Oh. Shazza Harvey says, rumours that we have bid 75,000 for Brett's boy at AFC File. Brett. Would that be Brett Ormond? Yeah. Brett. Do you mean Brett? Let me know which Brett. Brett Ormond's boy, is it? Naya Croft is here. Bloody hell. No one wants to play that dump, says Naya. Well, you could be right. Sky Martin says Ruben Rodriguez would be nice. Yeah, he'd do, wouldn't he? Yeah, but have they made 7 signings, or have they can they make them? I'm a bit confused because I didn't think you could actually make signings yet. I think they've got players that agreed to sign, but is that they've signed them? Are they definitely signed? I don't know. Notts County. I think you're at Oxford now. Gabriel's not gone. Has he not gone? I thought he. Well, that's Good news if he hasn't. Lavery's gone. Yeah, Lavery's gone. Oh, Ormrod. Yeah, Brett Ormrod. I don't know much about him, to be honest, Shazza. If he's half as good as his dad, he'd be great, wouldn't he? When did we lose Jordan Gabriel? I thought we had lost Jordan Gabriel. I thought he was going. No. Right, I'm wrong about Gabriel then. Virtue's on to Fleetwood. About his level. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say we're really going to miss Matty Virtue. We've not really got a lot out of Matty Virtue, have we? No, false alarm over Jordan Gabriel. But I did hear that he was... Where did I hear it? I don't know. Hi, Gary Cronshaw. How are you? There's Dutch Brewer says, we will sign plenty full loans at least and players in key areas. We're not that far away. A good number 2 is massive. I'm away on my holidays. I have no idea if we have a number 2 or not yet. No, I don't think we have. Michael Bobby says, yes, Rotherham have generally got 7 in for the next season on paper, experienced League One players as well. Yeah, I mean they are making moves. The kind of moves that you would have, wish we would have done last season when we got relegated from the Championship. Oh, it's just speculation then about Gabriel. Okay. Ian Barron is here. Hello, Ian. A very good evening, everyone watching. Hope you're well and we're having a great day. Yeah, we're having a great day. We're talking about anything today. Anything goes. Darlington goes today, and we're just musing over. Have you got any good players at Darlington? Any world beaters that we could maybe sign? Anybody seen for other teams you've been playing down there that you think could do a job at Blackpool? Let us know. Joe Reedy says, it's blind loyalty at the moment that makes me commit to a season ticket. Well, yeah, there is. You would always have blind loyalty at the start of a season. In any other situation faced with an annual subscription fee for little or no return, I'd likely cancel because it's my football season. It's hard. Yeah, I know. I've cancelled Netflix, and even that I'm thinking, should I go back to it? I don't know. I'm starting to see some good programs. See, that's the thing, you see. You don't renew, you cancel it, and then they start bringing out programs, and that makes you want to, it makes you want to take it up again, doesn't it? So what's going to make us take up this season ticket this year? Because I think we're going to be thousands down if they don't come up with some exciting things. What exciting things do Blackpool need to do to get thousands buying those season tickets? Semi-Charm Life is absolutely right. Thank you, Semi-Charm Life. Thank you very much for joining us. Be sure to smash the like button. Thank you indeed. Do smash the like button. It helps with everything. And of course, you can always subscribe to the channel. That does help. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to the channel. You can buy me a coffee. But we're also doing a thing where I'm trying to get it's on another video. I'm going to make changes this year. I'm going to try and get some former players in sitting with me at matches. I'm going to buy, or I want to buy, Jane's season ticket seat next to me, so I've got a spare seat for guests. But I need the money. I need to raise the money. We're not even halfway there yet. It'll set off like a house on fire, and then it's all kind of fizzled out. And people keep saying, "Oh, it's going to be great," but it's not going to be great if we don't get the money for it. It's not going to be great. Won't be able to afford to do it. FPL Hayden said, could the best signing you make maybe a new manager? From watching, I thought good Phil fans love Crick first time. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe a different gaffer could make it. Well, we did. Version 1, we loved him. Yeah, we loved him. And then he did the dirty on us, which kind of, is, some people can't forgive. Can't forgive can't forgive. He came back. He wasn't 100% popular, and he wasn't playing exciting enough football last season. Yeah, Colin Calderwood coming back could be great. We all pleased the number 2's got, the number 2 guy. I can't remember his name, but he wasn't very popular, was he? Edgy one says Rotherham won't gel. And they will struggle. I hope you're right. Oh, Jordan's got another year left. Well, that's good news. We could do with Could do Jordan Gabriel having a really good season, couldn't we? No injuries, because he is a great player. He is one of my favourite players. I really like him. Yeah, Jose Cabero. Yeah. Oh, Michael Bobby said, I would like, there we go, a name for you. Dan Scarr from Plymouth. Does anybody know anything about him? I don't even know. What position is he? No, that is the problem. It is the problem for most of us. It is our team. And even if Julian Winter has pissed us all off with the worst motivational speech of any CEO trying to drum up business I've ever heard. Well, it wasn't really a speech. It was just an interview, wasn't it? But he really wasn't something to rally behind, was he? He really wasn't. Getting him manager. Yeah, that could be a start, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I think, Critch is here. Ian Barrister, we signed a new player this week, and even the mighty Darlow are signing players already. Darlow fans have raised over £175,000. Our target is £175,000 by the end of the month. All the money goes. So have you? So you've hit that target then, have you? If you've raised over 175,000, your target was 175,000. Goes to next year's budget for the running of the club. Brilliant. You see, that's it, isn't it? That's it. They're all behind Darlow there. We've got, I don't know, Julian Rose demotivating, Julian Winter demotivating us all. Matthew Phillips released by West Brom. Be good for a season, help the kids. Yeah, he was a great player, Matthew, wasn't he? Scotty Martin says, we speak of centre halves. We have Dan Sassy. Yeah, we signed him for Burnley, sort of something that went into the development squad, but I don't know much about him either. He was supposed to be really good. He was supposed to be a really good player, but I don't know. Does anybody watch the under-23s? Yeah, G1 says, I renewed my season ticket on the day they were available. Football is football. We don't get a say with what happens or who signs, but whoever wears the shirt come match day, we back them. Trouble is, at the moment we haven't been doing it. We didn't seem to be backing them too much last season. With a lot of disgruntled fans in those stands last season, I tell you. I know we should be, but the edgy ones, he's absolutely right. Yeah, of course, we should back our team and we should cheer them on, whatever. And I never boo. I never ever could get booing. I've never been able to understand why people boo. Dan Scott is an experienced centre half. Good in the air, good in the ball. Probably an upgrade on Marv. Sounds perfect, Michael. Let's get him signed in. Ian Brown says the latest total is 181,000. You can buy all the Darlington FC players for £6-ish million to build our new ground for us to progress as a fan on national army. We could buy all of the Darlington team then. All of it. £6-ish million. That's pretty good for Darlington. I don't think we get £6 million for all of ours. To be honest, I feel like I'm pretty sure Dan Scott's a 20-year-old centre from Plymouth who played 30 times last season. Martin says we sadly have an Oyster Pilly 2.0. Bobby Scar has played in a similar 3-5-2 system at Plymouth that got promotion. Well, that's what we need, isn't it? That's what we need. Yes, of course, Kieran. That's the answer. Phil Foden. That would go now. Could you imagine signing Phil Foden? Well, Phil Foden is probably actually worth more than the entire Blackpool team, the entire Blackpool stadium, the training ground. Even if you sold that, you won't be able to afford Phil Foden. How much is he worth, Phil Foden? By the way, while we're talking about Phil Foden, can take on a different tangent. The Euros, can we do it? Can we? Can we do? Can England win it? There's some good teams, though, isn't there? It's never easy, but I'd like to think we could. Right. Anybody else heard any rumours? Anything? Shazabi says Ellis and Sinclair. Talking Tony Ellis and Trevor Sinclair. We're talking. Ian Barron says Macaulay Langstaff from Notts County might be worth a punt. Unfortunately, you have missed out on Paul Mullin from Wrexham. Why has he gone, Paul Mullin from Wrexham? Oh. Jamie Rock and Soul is here. Says, we're the only club in the whole of England. Maybe Mullin, yeah, Blackpool the only. Well, actually, Blackpool were interested in signing him before Wrexham signed him. Actually, he went to. It was weird how he went to Wrexham because we were looking, or it was rumoured we were trying to sign him. Okay, Michael Bobby says another player that you'd want from Plymouth. He's available on a free. Is Mikael Miller, a good attacking left wingback? Foden is on £200,000 per week. Yeah, I don't think we could afford him. Scotty Martin says June the 10th is when the window opens. It never excites you anymore, so you forgot. Yes, I don't think, I say, Rotherham haven't signed these players yet, but I think these players have agreed to sign. Whether that means they will or they won't, I don't know. Fryer says, how's the England women getting on? I don't know, Kenny. I've not really been following them much, to be honest. It's a big tournament for them, doesn't it, to follow? Ian Barron says, unfortunately, England won't win anything with boring Southgate and Paul Mullin. It will be playing in your league with Wrexham. Well, yes, but is he going from Wrexham? Oh, England women are drawing 1-1. Oh, with France at the moment in the Euro qualifier against France. I've been watching that. Can we go and watch along with that? Shazza Harvey says we won't win. We won't win with Southgate. I know. Or even Critch. Woolley says, I think it will be hard to sign players when he cannot sign an assistant manager. We don't know yet. I mean, the other guy's only just left. Oh, Michael Bobby says Pete Wild is available from Barrow. Is available, what, as number 2 to Critch? Jamie's Rock and Soul says, are there any players? No players ever break into the team. Rob Actor could be back. I'm excited about him. That should be good. Rob Actor, he's done very well at Tranmere, hasn't he? He's had a good season, so hopefully he could be the replacement for Dembele. He is a good player, and he's a really good player. I think this could be his year to shine. Anybody else heard anything that would get everybody excited about renewing your season ticket? I've given Southgate a lot of grief in the past for squad selection, and this time he hasn't picked his favourites. Yeah, he hasn't, has he? Which will be exciting to see. Adam Wharton, who made his debut at Blackpool 2 years ago. Did he? Adam Wharton. Is that... Oh no, England women 1, France 2. Oh, Gary, that's bad news. We don't want that. Right, so as I say, if you just joined, this stream really came about because I was reading a view from the tower, and Hint of Orange said that his mate had bumped into Jerry Yates in Phuket Airport, and Jerry was telling him that he was really hating it at Swansea and wanted to come back to Blackpool. And then somebody else posted that Ellis Sims was wanting to come back to Blackpool, link up with Jerry Yates if it was possible, because he's not enjoying his time at country, which is all obviously, yes, pie in the sky. But it got me thinking, what would get the fans back on side after Julian Winters turned off about 3,000 fans from renewing their season tickets with his wonderful interview with Radio Lancashire. Tell him Hearts. Does that mean Kenny? Michael Bobby also says, I would like Tommy Lee from Aki, available for 100 grand. Yeah, it's kind of good fun though watching the women, because they play that kind of football that I used to play at school, where you're just trying to score as many goals as you possibly can. I like it. It's all attacking. Michael Bobby says Ellis Sims, no chance. Jerry, there's a decent chance. If Blackpool did manage to get Jerry Yates, I mean, he'd have to be like on loan. Couldn't get him. No, we wouldn't be able to get him permanently back. Wouldn't be able to afford him. But if we got Jerry Yates back on a season-long loan, Jordan Rhodes did signed a decent centre half. We got Coulson. Byers, I don't think we can get him. We could do with another decent midfielder, though, couldn't we? Really. I don't know about you, but I don't think Ollie Norburn was that good last season. But again, is he playing to a rules, Critch's, under instruction? I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a decent chance. Jerry Yates, he seemed very unhappy at Swansea, didn't he? He'd love him back. But definitely, we definitely need a couple of strikers. We definitely need some good strikers. Or do you think we've got good enough? Yeah, I have to admit, I agree with you there, Life. I do enjoy the women's football myself. I do. I enjoy doing the live streams on it. It's more exciting than watching England men half the time. It's all very, it's all very plodding and backwards, sideways. The kind of football we don't like. But women's football, it's very attacking. It's great. They do miss some sitters though, and there's some. I always think the nets are too big for a lot of the goalkeepers are not tall enough for the nets, and you put it anywhere sort of top, they can't get to it. Pierre Hayden says, what are the current expectations for next season? Would it be pushing for top 6 again, seeing another strong division this upcoming year? It could be. It's always hard, isn't it? It's not hard to get out. It's not easy to get out of League One. It really isn't. It's pretty difficult, and when people are saying, we're not ready to go up and maybe we'll get up next year, but there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. Michael Bobby says my issue with Norburn is the lack of forward passes. Yeah, but is that because he's playing to instruction, you think, from Critch to do that sort of thing, or do you think he just doesn't see a forward pass at all? What do you reckon? Oh, I don't know. It's just this summer's always the same, isn't it? They really have to. For me, they've got to do something. They have to do something that excites people, because I think after what Julian Winter said in that interview, I think, and the prices for the children and everything else, I just think there's going to be so many thousands not renewing, and we need something exciting. We need something to get bums on seats. We need something to light a touch paper and have everybody thinking, oh yeah, Blackpool are going for it this season. Because if we don't go for it, we're just going to be, it's just going to be going down and down and down, isn't it? Chris Shaw is here. Hopefully we see the best of Joseph next season. He's a good pre-season, was injured last season when he arrived. Yeah, we do really. I mean, he's never really looked like scoring, has he, at all? I mean, I think he's got 2 goals. He get 2 goals, but he just never really looked like scoring, and he really does need to step it up this season. 3 full says. Threlful says. Brad says, same formation or switch it up. Oh, God. Oh, honestly. I mean, sometimes it worked, didn't it? Sometimes at Bloomfield Road, it looked really, really good. And it looked like absolute will beaters. But most of the time, it was terrible. It was shockingly bad. Shockingly bad. Especially away from home. We've got to change something away from home. If we carry on playing like, if we have another season of losing away from home to these trash teams, you know, teams at the bottom of the league, like we did last season, it's just going to be terrible. Yeah, I think we have actually announced the pre-season already. As far as I know, we've got. I don't even know. I'm not paying that much attention to it all, really. So there was nothing that really excited me. I didn't think. But I'm pretty certain we have announced it. Somebody will post in the comments who we're supposed to be playing. We're not doing Southport this year, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, you went to. Yeah, well, I went to Burton. I couldn't. There was no way I was going to Port Vale after that Burton game. I was going to go, but just knocked the stuff out of me, that Burton game. It was so bad. It really was bad. Yeah, yes, of course, yes. AFC filed. And Sunderland. Yeah, Sunderland are coming, aren't they? Of course. Nicholas Hindle says, does anybody, I don't know whereabouts in southern Spain Blackpool will be. Yeah, they are going on some sort of, going to something southern Spain, aren't they? They're going, are they going away to a training camp, or are they going actually playing in some sort of competition? I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Anything else you want to talk about while we're on? While I was bored at home thinking, I'll have a chat with everybody about what we need. What do we need? What do we need? What do you think we need? What sort of players do we need? Obviously need a striker, don't we? If we've got Jordan Rose, would that be enough, or do we need more? You know, we have got Joseph. Will he come into his own? David Turner says, has anyone got an email yet to attend fans forum? I haven't applied to attend that. Not interested in that. To be honest, I can think of nothing worse, to be honest. I'll just read the minutes. I'll just read the minutes. Any more on this Luis Apire? Anybody know about him? Northampton Town, 25-year-old striker. Is he any good? Well, that's my list. That's all I've got. I've got Byers, I wouldn't mind signing. Wilson, Rose, if we get those three, I'd be quite happy with that. Hubby signing. I don't think it's a bad thing that Hubby signing. I think that's good, but it won't sell many thousands of season tickets, that will it? And this Josh Edwards, a left back from Dunfermline. Anybody know about him? FPL Hayden says, where did it all go wrong for Blackpool? I remember watching your blog from Sheffield United away a couple of seasons ago. You absolutely got robbed. And yeah, well, that really was the turning point. That really was the turning point last season. We never recovered from that game. There was 3 red cards as well. So we lost the next game, and the wheels just fell off from there. And really, we were just Appleton was getting and playing okay at that point. I mean, really did play well against Sheffield United, and in that game, they'd lost the head Sheffield United. We were saying that they were going to get somebody sent off. It was unbelievable when Marv got sent off, and then the other sending off was ridiculous. Dom Thompson, yellow card for telling the ref he should have stopped play for a head injury, which he was quite right. But he got booked for that, and he got booked for being shoved over the advertising boards and kicking the ball. He didn't kick the player; he kicked the ball. I mean, he hit the player, but it's only a ball, for God's sake. They get in the legs by football all the time. It didn't. So yeah, it did. It just never recovered from it. Never recovered. And of course, we got relegated, and Nicholas Hindle said Lavery should have been retained and put in midfield. I mean, the trouble with Lavery, though, Nicholas, is that he's just so injury prone, isn't he? We've really not got a lot out of Lavery. over the last couple of seasons, have we? He's just been a sick note all the time, and it's such a shame because I really liked him, and it's just been disappointing. FPL Hayden says he's looking at the Peary. He's had 6 goals for Northampton last season. Doesn't seem like the main striker. You need to push on. No, he doesn't really, does he? He doesn't sound at all. 6 goals. Well, well, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Him with 6 goals and 2 goals from Carl Joseph. God, we would be a force to reckon with, wouldn't we? Yeah, Brad Holmes never kicked on, did he? No, he didn't. Never kicked on. None of these players seem to come through, do they? They all look like they're gonna, but he even got a few not starts, but he came on, didn't he? In the COVID season, but no, it never happened for him. Shame. Right, well, I don't know. Anybody got any other great ideas for getting season tickets sold this season? I mean, the trouble is, if they don't sell the season tickets and we're thousands down, that's thousands of shirt sales and everything. It's an absolute nightmare. George BFC is here. Hi, George. How you doing? I feel yeah, no, he didn't start. He didn't only start 16 games, or maybe he was. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? He was injury prone. He just became injury prone. It's such a shame. I don't know. His hamstrings and stuff, isn't it, on him? It's a problem, isn't it? If your hamstrings go, they can recur, and it's just very sad. And I thought he was a really, really, really good player. I remember his goal at away at Millwall. You remember that one when he got up and got round the keeper, and he was so fast in that game. It was brilliant. Got off to a good start there, didn't we, at Millwall? And then blooming got Coulson, got Connolly sent off. Nightmare. Kieran Baines suggests it only seems like yesterday you beat Norwich in your last game of the season. Yeah, I know. Just wasn't good enough. Losing that game against Millwall at home, really when we had a chance and we got ourselves in front. They pegged us back with a penalty, but no, we got back with a penalty, and then they got. Yeah, it's just so sad we lost that game. We got ourselves back in it, and it looked like we were going to win that game. If we'd have won that game, we stayed up. But we should have won many more games before then. Really, it's so, it's. If we could have just stayed in the Championship, it's so hard to get back up into it. You've got to stay up in it, and charging more this season than they were in the Championship. It's just going to backfire on them unless they do something really dramatic that really lights the touch paper and gets everybody excited about going. Maybe we'll hear more at Fans Forum. Phil Hayden says, just looking at the numbers from last season, it seems like if you can't get a 20-goal striker, then you need more goals from other players. Oh yeah, we do. We can't seem to get a 20-goal striker at the moment. I think Jordan Rose would have been 20 goals if he stayed fit. Izzy says, out of loans this season that are now out of contract, Coulson, Byers, Rhodes, who would you want to bring back? All of them. I've said those 3. Yeah, I like Byers. I thought he he did make a difference in the midfield. I really like Coulson. I thought he's a great player. One of my favorite signings for a while. I just really like him. And Jordan Rhodes, I don't know. He's just fabulous, isn't he? Even if you only, sign him with a view to get him on the coaching staff, that it would be worth it. It would be worth it. Nicholas Hindle says, Critchley's tactics kill off all excitement. Yeah, it's a weird one though, isn't it? Because we played some games last season at home under Critch's system, and we were magnificent. We were really, really good, and we beat Portsmouth 4-0 away from home. It was just amazing. We played amazing. Same system, but then most of the time it was away from home. It was awful, wasn't it? But yeah. Well, a lot of people were actually talking about not renewing if Critch stayed, but Julian Winter has killed all the enthusiasm off, hasn't he? With his, with what he was talking about, blooming helping him pay his electric. Dave, hello, Dave. Dave says, "What's the latest on a number 2 to Critch?" Don't think there is any. I don't think we've heard anything. I don't think Colin Calder would be great. Is his microphone working all right? It was cutting out a bit before, so I don't know. I don't know, Dave. I don't know what the latest on the number 2 to Critch is. I'm sure they must be looking. He needs somebody, doesn't he? He needs somebody who can kind of, read the game really well and and advise him to change things. I think he got that with Calderwood a bit more. He got maybe a better feedback. He was a tougher guy, and he probably, I don't know, maybe respected him more or whatever. But we did see him change things, didn't we, when he came in? I don't think anybody's sad to see the number 2 go. Well, yes, this is what I'm asking. Do you know? I don't know. I mean, I was reading a view from the tower. That's why this all started, because somebody said his mate had bumped into Jerry Yates in Phuket Airport, and Jerry Yates is wanting to come back to Blackpool, unhappy at Swansea, and then somebody said that Ellis Sims is also unhappy at Coventry, and he wanted to come back, and if Jerry Yates was coming back, he'd come back. And I was thinking, God, that would be a dream, wouldn't it? That would be a dream. Phil Hayden says, maybe with the increased ticket money, you can get a second manager who only takes charge of away games. Maybe that might, yeah, just leave Critch at home for away games. Don't take him at all. Say, I'll deal with this. I'll deal with away, Critch. Yeah, that would be great. I know, because we got Simon Sadler, didn't we? Unfortunately, the timing was wrong, wasn't it? Why hasn't a big Hollywood star come in to invest in Blackpool? I don't know. I sometimes watch. I have been watching, Wrexham, and I sometimes think, God, they'd have had so much more. They'd have had so much more fun in Blackpool than Wrexham, really. Sometimes they show like B-roll of Wrexham, and it's hard to make it look good in it. It's such a down place in it. I know Blackpool, could also be shown bad, but there's so much in Blackpool that can be shown really good, and I think they've been great for. I'd love, God, I would have loved them. I suppose everybody would have loved them to be their owners. It's a brilliant show. They're brilliant. They're dead funny, and they got personality, something that we've never really seen from Simon Sadler at all. We've never seen any personality really out of him. What's my thoughts on Rooney at Plymouth? Well, so far, everybody's managed has had a nightmare, so it's like the kiss of death. Not doing a great job. Maybe he'll come. I mean, I remember, Darren Ferguson. I always used to love playing a Darren Ferguson side because I thought he was terrible. We always beat him, but he's got better as a manager, hasn't he? He's got. Kenny Press says, when are you going to play Hearts? We don't want. I don't know what that means. We don't want. Have you stopped halfway there? Should that be like Fleet? Is that we don't want Fleetwood? A Fleetwood playing Heart? Is it Fleetwood? Should that be Fleetwood? So let me know. We don't want. I don't know. When we're going to. Are we down to play Hearts? We played Hibs. Did we play Hibs? I seem to remember played Hibs. It all blends into one, Kenny. I can't bloody remember from one year to the next. Pre-seasons. Are you excited about the pre-season playing Sunderland? Is that exciting? I mean, they'll bring a lot, won't Sunderland? It'll be good for the town. You know, when we played Rangers, it was amazing, really. Happy Hayden says, when interesting, what is the general consensus on Sadler's time at Blackpool? Are you happy that it's different than the previous regime, but disappointed about not pushing on? We were happy when he first took over, and the honeymoon period's worn off. We're not liking him quite as much as we did like him. We're not liking him quite as much because he's obviously, we got relegated underneath him. There doesn't seem to be the investment in the team that we were hoping. The stand hasn't started. The training ground hasn't started. So kind of the wheels have fallen off a little bit, and people are unhappy with the investment in the team. And it's just, nothing's as bad. You can't compare him to the Oysons, because the Oysons was a different thing altogether when they were suing fans and all the rest of it. That was bad times. But certainly there's nothing. He has done, he is doing things. He has done things like he's improved the pitch. The pitch is fabulous now compared to what it was like under the Oystons. He's they've refurbed all the private boxes. He has got rid of quite a lot of the rust, but still the rust. But the rust is, it's like an ongoing thing. It's always going to be coming back because the Oystons just use cheap steel. So that's just an ongoing maintenance thing. But the fact that he's still not started the stand, I appreciate that all those houses have got to be, compulsory purchase, and that takes time. And the fact he hasn't yet started the training ground, and we've been hearing about this bloody training ground for like the last 20, 30 years about a new training ground. So the fact that he still hasn't really cracked on with it is just annoying. Pete Laycock says, highly, has the Simon Sudder situation caused embarrassment to the club, or is it just not connected? It's, well, he owns the club, so it is connected to the club, but the trouble is nobody. Well, it's pre-season, it's summer, so nobody's there really. So it's kind of like there's no fans there. There's nobody you can talk to. You can only read things on forums, and I haven't got a clue. And most people haven't got a clue about the law in Hong Kong or what a bloody hedge fund is. Nobody really knows. And insider, trading or whatever. It's not him. It's some member of staff who works for him. But does anybody anybody who's working in that industry, it's got to be so close to being all the time being being insider trading. You're bound to hear things on the grapevine and all the rest of it. Oh, you're in that industry. I never quite understand it. Kenny Fryer says, I love Blackpool. I've been going for over 30 years. Yeah, it's great, Blackpool. They often show it, all the bad stuff, but there's lots of good stuff about Blackpool, and it's a nice, friendly place to come. And there's loads of stuff coming in. There's loads of new hotels coming in. There's, the trams also coming up Talbot Road to the new Holiday Inn. You've got the new, the extension they've made now down at the Hampton by Hilton down on the south. You've got the Big Blue and the Boulevard Hotel, and there's other ones coming in. There's more coming in. So hopefully, Blackpool is slowly but surely coming back. It's your English team. Cheers, Kenny. We have a lot of Scots actually follow Blackpool because it's kind of a bit of a suburb of, well, certainly Glasgow. So Blackpool's always had a lot of Scots down, for holidays. So we're very fond of the Scots in Blackpool because they bring a lot of business into town. So it's kind of a good connection here with Scotland. Right, I think that's it. There's nothing more I can say really. It's just we need something exciting, don't we? After all the doom and gloom of the Julian Winter interview, and we need the club needs to sell these season tickets. They need to do something exciting. And as I was saying, something like Jerry Yates and Ellie Sims, something, I know it's not possible, but something like that that would make people buy a season ticket, get a loan and get a season ticket, because we need to be given hope, don't we? We need to be given hope that this season we can do it. And it's got to be something stellar. It's got to be something big. And if it isn't, I can only see it. I can only see it, I can only see it going worse. I can only see the attendance being poor. And if it is, see you later, Kieran. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'm going to get off. I'm going to get off, and hopefully the next time I come on, I'll be coming on giving you some exciting news that I've heard. At the moment, I can't. Back here for the Euros, for some watch-alongs through the Euros. Hopefully England can cheer us all up. And I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks a lot, everyone, for tuning in, and post in the comments as well. If you come into this, watch this stream after, and you hear some news, post in the comments, get involved in the comments. It's really important, and let us know any sort of rumblings or things that you hear, especially if your club's not Blackpool and you've heard Blackpool are after one of your players, anything like that. See you later, Gary. Thanks a lot. Just go through the last couple. FPL Hayden says that the problem with that interview in the end of last season is that the energy is currently negative. We need some big signings. We do. We need something big, don't we? We really do. Right. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you. Bye.